that's the power of the image, the sacred image. It's so valuable. Like, I know we're all very secular, grown-up, modern people, and we don't, have images or rituals, and we don't do such silly things. But the power of the image, think of the amount of cognitive focus and energy it would take to generate enough, like, oh, I'm stewing and I'm freaking out about work and I'm making it a big thing. I'm going to think about the Buddha and like his qualities of calm and peace and loving kindness, and just take a breath and go, like, that's awesome. And that is part of the path, is bringing yourself to recollectedness again and again, over and over again, so that you make that neural pathway robust. But, ain't nothing wrong with having a Buddha in your house that you walk by when you're mad at your kids and you're like, hey, old man. Okay, and then you go on with your day and are 20% less angry with your children, at least verbally. So I'm a big fan. And in fact, recently they did a double-blind placebo-controlled study where they literally showed people Buddha images, and they had their brains hooked up to fMRIs before, during, and after. And like, just look, and I'm sure it's nothing about the old man. And it has everything to do with the way mirror neurons work in the brain. You see someone sitting calmly with hands folded at rest, and your brain instantly keys itself. It's like, oh, what would that be like? If you've ever watched a sporting event or watched an exciting movie and you feel your muscles twitching in response, like you're in the movie, or you're like, someone's trying to open a door before the psycho killer gets up, and you're like, no, get that. That's what our brains do. These mirror neurons, they make a feedback loop with incoming sensory information, and they're like, oh, how would I do that? This is why athletes visualize what they're going to do before they do it. It's because you're actually marshaling and mobilizing your neurobiology to do that thing. So these people were hooked up to fMRI cameras watching their brains, and just looking at multiple images of chilled out, super cool, hands folded folks like that was really conducive. Their brains actually down-regulated stress, their amygdala chilled out. So anyway, this guy sent me a picture of the gas station shrine today, and I was like, oh, that's dope. Just this big old Buddha in the middle of a gas station next to the, Black and Milds. I'm like, oh yeah, I know that guy. So that's my dime store commercial for maybe thinking about using the power of the sacred image to your advantage. Find a Buddha image or some teacher that you like, and make it weird. Put a picture in your house somewhere, and make it a focal point, an opportunity to come to recollectedness. It's like when I leave the house, that's why I have this shrine right next to the door. So I'm about to unleash myself on an unsuspecting world, and I'm like, I'm going to do my best, old man. And I go. Then I have coffee. Okay, all right. Thank you. Great comment. And thank you for letting me riff on that.